Hello, welcome to part two. Just about to finish this tarot card reading and go on to the drawing. We're getting a really positive tarot card spread, especially considering our theme today about being in nature and to practice or to measure how about being present and being kind of still and yeah. Um, Kind of a meditative type situation. We just finished our advice and solution. We have so far two major arcana deck cards, and they're like two of my favorite. We have the Magician and we have the Lovers, and they're right next to each other, so that's great. Um, Being present, I think, with your significant other, your partner, your spouse, husband or wife, I think is a really great advice and solution, and I think really matches with our theme about being in nature. It's completely natural for these things. You might not know, you might have arguments against it, but it is my argument that it is a completely natural, dare I say, primal type thing. And even though you may personally be against it, you might be open to that for other people. Um, and if that happens to be you today, then I guess this advice and solution is just to really, I guess, kind of respect that for others. I don't know. Maybe respect for that for yourself too. I don't know, why not? I don't want to make you feel bad about something that you don't have at present, right? But if that is something that you do have at present, I think this is just an absolutely great tarot card reading. Um, and I guess I'll just show you all the Lover's card again. How cute and sweet. Okay, let's see what our outcoming future is. The Four of Swords. This is interesting. I think this is obviously the air element. Um, this I think it's a easing of tensions. You've got little swords, and they're like I don't know, being lifted or examined or something like that, which could also indicate this reverse Knight of Cups. If maybe there's for some reason a question mark for this water situation, I think our future and outcome will probably looks like eliminate any sort of question mark. Well, maybe we were very successful with our hidden influence here and our obstacle of the reverse to Seven of Wands, an important but worthwhile sacrifice. It seems we've discussed it with the outside influences and, of course, our partner, a soulmate. I think the Four of Swords is the lifting of tensions, yeah. So that's really great. I would say that as far as meditation vernacular and being present, they say a lot of the times meditation isn't about bringing forth something to your consciousness, but kind of taking away things. Just, I guess, to give you space or room to, I don't know, be present. But anyway, I really like the air element, and this is communication and stuff like that. I think it's interesting we get from the Magician to the air element. We kind of have this kind of like wavelength kind of going on. We go from the Two of Wands to the King of Wands, then from the Magician to the Four of Swords here, which I think is great. Sometimes topics are quite complex, maybe the meditation and stuff like that. I have this Yoga Sutras book, and it does get quite complex, especially considering the Sanskrit. And then I always try to figure out like what also the Sanskrit words can mean. Sanskrit has a lot of like Va has a meaning, but then you can put va included in a different, including it in a word, and it have something. And I don't know, just so like any language, there's a lot of stuff going on. But anyway, the Yoga Sutras has four padas. There's like the I forget what the first and second padas are, pada 1 and pada 2, but pada 3 I think is about accomplishment, and pada 4 is about absoluteness. And they start talking about all these different things and all of that. So I'm thinking that maybe this is what our future and outcome can be. Is this the Pada Sutras maybe getting understood at a level where when you're in a yoga practice or something that you kind of understand what the sutras could be. That's just an example. It could mean a lot of other things too, a lot of other situations. Um, and I like to say knowledge and reason, because this is the air element. When you know something really well, you're able to be very versatile and dynamic with these concepts that you know and understand. And if you don't know something and understand it very well, you might not have a really big audience. You might have just a certain select few people who will have that conversation with you. Um, but yeah, understanding really well, I think, is really great with this a theme, this lifting of tensions. I think this dragon here is examining his swords, and so that's great about being present and stuff like that. Um, I would say our tarot card spread is well balanced, um, very positive for our theme, so that's great. So we have a very positive tarot card reading. There's no getting around that. So I guess we can go ahead and do the drawing. We're just taking a nap. Take a sip of coffee. We're very busy in Tuesday morning in the neighborhood. So far we have the Nine of Cups reversed. Oh, I forgot. The Queen of Cups also has this little frog over here. So cute. Okay, so I'm hoping that her ears are the Queen of Cups, the past. I think having the ears to be the past is so really positive. Um, because the past is the past, you can't really change it. You can maybe just listen to it and stuff like that. And for a present, her mouth, good advice being given and received. Given is kind of this a flower, right? And the received, I guess the given it's out and received is up. Is these arrows, but they're also like rattlesnakes. In her body is this the Lover's card, the advice and solution. And this Two of Wands, I think, is very interesting as far as everything being balanced and talking about chakras and all of that. The fifth chakra, and maybe this a man of leadership, reversed King of Wands, our hidden influence, can maybe be the sixth chakra, which is white. And so how am I going to draw this hidden influence, this worthwhile sacrifice? I think I'm just going to draw some eyes at the top, some eyes right here. And your sixth chakra is to like your third eye or whatever. So I think it's interesting how our challenge is this kind of eye illumination type situation. And also, I think it's kind of a good way to artistically to combine this revert our hidden influence and our obstacle, an important but worthwhile sacrifice. Okay, I'm done. I just had this drawing. You know how I like to do the heart and star, right? So here's the heart and here's the star. I have this obstacle and influence the reversed King of Wands to the Seven of Wands and this magician kind of up here. So a lot of eye symbolism, your third eye kind of symbolism. I do these eyes and I do them kind of like, well, we all have two eyes, right? I drew this yin yang as kind of a happy face, the two eyes, kind of like that. So we have these two eyes with this mouth, but this eye can also go with these two eyes with this mouth. And there's infinity there, so these kind of dualities, whether they're solar or lunar, whether they're like water or fire. I'm thinking maybe that's more, again, how you're present with those elements, right? And whatever that invokes, whatever. So anyway, very, very positive tarot card reading and drawing. Let me know. Feel free to enter into the conversation. Any questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, inspirations, musings, chitter chatter that you would like to maybe be present in the conversation on. If not, then by all means, feel free not to enter into the conversation. But yeah, that's this week's tarot card reading and drawing. And as usual, I look forward to the next reading.